Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills. Now, when Chicago takes the field on offense this week, playing against the Bills, Forte's running could alleviate some of the pressure off that passing game in Chicago. They had a bye week to get everything together. If they can give the football to Forte, Buffalo is giving up 188 yards on the ground. So it could be a lot like week one when he had a big day against Detroit. So give Forte the football, and that's going to help out that offense. That's going to get Cutler in the groove in the passing game. And speaking of Cutler, he has to get started early. Work him into the game plan. Don't front load the passing first, then try to run after that. Get Cutler involved with his short passes, his screens, something that gets his confidence up. You have to treat him like a rookie now, because that's the problem that's with that offense. He tried to be a gunslinger, and he's trying to make big plays happen with his arm. Work him into the offense. And that third down offense has to improve. 17% is atrocious. I don't care what level of play you plan on, you have to convert your third downs to stay on the field offensively. Defensively, stay true to the cover two defense. Get a jam on these wide receivers at the front. That way you allow your front four with Tommy Harris and Julius Peppers, these guys, to get after Fitzpatrick. So make sure you get a bump on these wide receivers straight. Stay true to the cover two. And blindside pressure. They're going to be a little bit weak at the left tackle spot with Demetrius Bell maybe out this week. So Pepper should have a field day on whoever that left tackle is going to be. So get the pressure coming from the blind side. Force Fitzpatrick to his right. And Manning and Harris, the two safeties, they have to stay over top, because Fitzpatrick has a strong arm, a deep ball that's accurate and pretty, so he can effectively beat coverage if you allow him to extend the play. So safeties have to maintain their coverage over top. Buffalo this week, I say it every week, offensively, get the ball to CJ Spiller. This week I mean it, because when you have an aggressive style defense, a guy like CJ Spiller will cause a defense like the Bears problems, because he can catch the football out of the backfield. He can make big plays in the passing game. He can also get out on outside runs and make big plays then. So you have to get Spiller more touches this week in order to have some success. And stay in the 3 and 4 wide receiver set. You have the ability to spread the Bears out. And the way you weaken the cover two defense is by spreading it out. That way you stretch out the zones. More 3 and 4 wide receiver sets this week, especially a lot what you did against the Chiefs worked, because you had the ability to spread these guys out. Defensively, I look at the matchup between Jarius Byrd and Jay Cutler. That's the quarterback of the defense. Byrd should get back on track this week. He's going to have at least one interception. You may have more, because Cutler will give you those shots to take plays to the house. So it's up to you guys to make those plays in the passing game, because Cutler will give you those opportunities. And you want to take away the underneath coverage of the Bears. They love to run those hitch routes, those 5-yard in routes. Take away those, force Cutler to take those shots deep down the field. That plays into your advantage, because you have some ball hawks back there in the secondary. And special teams wise, coming into this game, do not kick it to Devin Hester. That's how the Bears like to get that offense jump started, by big plays in the special teams aspect. Avoid him in the punt and return aspect. Avoid Manning in the kickoff game. Do not kick it to these guys. Make these guys effectively call fair catches or take knees in the end zone for touchbacks. I'm going with Chicago in this game. I think the bye week will allow these guys to lick their wounds, fix the problems, get back to what they do best, running the football, operating off play action, and playing aggressive style defense. I think this is the game where they can formulate it, get back in that battle for the NFC North crown. This is a game you have to win if you want to be considered a true contender. Although Buffalo will keep it close, because they have a defense that matches up well with what the Bears like to do offensively. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.